Hello everyone, this is a quick video review of my SaberForge Disciple. This is part of my original order from way back in May. I haven't got round to making a review until now, so I'm going to quickly cover the physical appearance of the hilt and its electronics, and I'll cover it in a bit more detail in a written review on the SaberForge forums. So, if we start with the sort of size of the saber, it's a lot thinner than the other sabers I've reviewed before now, due to being an apprentice hilt as opposed to an elite hilt, which means it's constructed, other than the pommel, from one single piece of aluminium, whereas the others are formed from several parts. Now this one is in the standard weathering with a bronze stingray wrap, and has a 12 watt plus medium blue LED with a Viridian soundboard. I bought two of them, but as they are the exact same, as you can see there, I'll only be covering this one. So in terms of wielding, there's no real sharp edges other than the emitter up here. This bit is pretty sharp, but you'll not really be holding it around there, so it's not too much of an issue. There's this nice grip section here that you can either hold lower down the hilt here, or if you're holding it higher up, your hand fits pretty well in the groove there. If we go down to the switch section, it's really quite a plain switch section, just plain metal with the switch. And the grip is, of course, the bronze stingray wrap, which really complements both the hilt and the blade colour, in my opinion. It really goes well with the blue. And then if we just move down to the pommel, it's this sort of slightly inset and very basic pommel. It's quite a simple hilt, but it really does work for it, in my opinion. So if I go ahead and boot it up, we will hear both the Viridian soundboard and see the medium blue LED in action, and then I'll go ahead and put a blade in it so you can see the colour a little bit better. So as you can see, it's quite a rich and bright blue. It comes out a fair bit lighter on camera than it is in real life. This looks very sort of very bright, whereas in real life it's a sort of darker shade of blue. If you look at the light coming out there here, this is more accurate to the real colour, as opposed to the very light blue in here. So I'll go ahead and pop a blade in so we can see it properly. If you just bear with me a moment. And there we have it. We've got the blue blade lit up there. Towards the end here, you can see it a bit more accurately to the correct colour, but again, the sort of glow around it is what you're looking at for the representation of the colour that it's actually producing. It's a very nice blue. I'm glad it's the one I chose for it. It really, as I say, it really complements this sort of browny bronze of the stingray wrap and goes very well with the hilt overall. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off so the noise doesn't get in the way. That's mostly it for the Disciple. It's a very simplistic but very nice looking hilt and works very well with the medium blue. The Viridian soundboard I've covered before. Not my favourite, but it is perfectly functional and it's not the worst sound font in the world. And other than that, there's not really much more to cover. If I do appear to have forgotten anything, I'll include it in the written review or in annotations. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, and may the force be with you.